Hi everyone, and welcome back to Internet Racing School, or how I like to call it, IRS Wolf, my channel. And you know what? I've been east, I've been north, and today I'm visiting West of Scotland Karting Club. So today I am at Larkhall karting circuit, and today all about Larkhall circuit. Let's go guys, let's find out some information, and they have quite interesting event here, so let's go. Ben, full name?
Ben Scherf.
Ben Scherf.
Yeah.
Listen mate, can you tell me first of all, what category are you in?
Minimax.
Minimax.
So, yeah.
And how is it going today?
And good. The wets, it's hard in the wet. It's difficult because obviously you've got different setups, and I'm used to the dry more often. But you know, it's Scotland, you're gonna have ups and downs. So it is good. It's good fun.
Don't you find that the wet is the best way to learn racing skills? Definitely.
There's just so much more challenge. You feel a lot more switched on. Definitely don't want to crash, and that's a hard thing in the wet. Obviously it's slippy, as you say, you need more grip, so yeah.
On the wet, how you feel? You confident, or you still need to practice?
I think I still need to practice. I'm confident enough, but still I do need to practice, yeah.
Tell a little bit about your racing history.
Well, I started indoor karting at around 8 years old, and I just moved here not too long ago, a few months back actually. And this is now my third or second race, but I have been here practicing quite a lot, and it's really good fun. So yeah, I'm hoping to keep it up and see where I get to, maybe Formula 1 one day.
Can you tell me a little bit about Larkhall circuit? For you, as I understand, you're quite driver beginner for this circuit, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
For you, what type of circuit is this? Is that like more technical circuit with the technical corners, or it's more fast circuit where you can keep the speed?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of both. It is a fast circuit, but also it does have its sort of windy bits, and it is tricky at a lot of corners, especially up there. It's sort of windy, so you do need to keep that grip. So it's a bit of challenge, but it's really fast as well. So yeah, it's got everything really.
And which part of the circuit for you, you would say that this part of the circuit is not the hardest one, but where you need to practice more? Which part of the circuit for you where you struggle a little bit?
Probably the windy bit. I think definitely is harder, especially for me, so I think that's where I do it.
So this is the last corners, yeah?
Yeah, one of the last ones. So,
yeah, it's about 3-4 last corners.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Bill McDonald, Chairman of West of Scotland Kart Club.
Nice one, thank you. And can you tell me, first of all, a little bit, what we have here today, what's happening?
What we have today is a race meet in the Larkhall Go-Kart Club, which is a non-MSA club. Basically, all the safety regulations are the same, but we run to a lesser discipline. The rule book is not so hard. There's no protests, there's no appeals. It's more a referee style control meeting. Safety is still paramount. All the safety requirements are still there.
Oh yeah, I can see that the marshals are on every corner.
Yes.
Yeah. And you know what, I would like to ask you, can you tell me a little bit about the Larkhall circuit? Larkhall, am I pronouncing it correctly?
Larkhall circuit. It's the West of Scotland Kart Club Summerley Raceway, is its full title.
When the circuit's been built?
The circuit's been here since 1961.
1961?
We've been here for a long time. Originally it was a small 400-metre circuit. 1982 it was extended to its current configuration. It's 852 metres long, 7 metres wide. There was plans for another extension, but that is shelved at present. But there may be some modifications to some of the corners next year to try and lengthen the circuit.
So what is the length of the circuit now?
852 metres.
852. It's long.
It's reasonable.
Reasonable.
We would like to make it a bit longer. The aspiration would be for the circuit to be over 1200 metres, which is CIK. We'll probably not get that at this location now.
And since when you became as a chairman of the circuit?
I've been chairman recently. I've been chairman for about 4 years now, but I've been on the committee of Scotland Kart Club since 1985.
1985.
Wow, 30 odd years now.
Wow. And a little bit, what's happening on the circuit these days? Do you have any MSA events happening?
MSA as well. Scotland Kart Club is an MSA registered club. So the race meetings on the third Sunday of the month are MSA, run by Scotland Kart Club. You have stewards, MSA steward, you have eligibility scrutineers, you have more authority. More rigour, more rule book, more discipline, more formality if something is not correct. And you have the right to protest and the right to appeal. It costs money. But that is the other side of the race, of kart racing.
Why is that the most difficult?
I think it's just finding your group, finding your way, and you do need to try and be faster around sort of that area. So I think that is a challenge. But.
So, in that part of the circuit, do you use lots of the brakes?
A wee bit, but you just need to remember to accelerate out the corner and not in it, because that's when you sort of start to spin. And you don't exactly want that.
Because of Junior Max, they're a little bit different when you press the accelerator.
Yeah.
They spin the wheels.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
And especially today on the wet.
Yeah.
All right. Do you know? Is this circuit has names? These corners have a name?
I'm not too sure. I think we just call it turn 1, turn 2, turn 3.
Turn 1, turn 2. So. Got it. And listen, for the driver beginner, what you find the most important, what helping you to learn this circuit, what would you recommend to do around the circuit when you first time?
Just make sure that you learn it properly, just make sure that you're getting fast out the corners, and don't go too fast into them, otherwise you can mess up coming out, and that can cause a spin. And just try and relax as well, that's always the main thing, and don't stress, so yeah.
And you're doing Junior Max, yeah? And before you've done the indoor circuit, yeah?
Yeah.
What you can say about the Junior Max comparing to the 4-stroke? What is the style of the driving should be? Do you have to be smoother, or opposite, you have to be aggressive with accelerator?
You do need to be aggressive, but you need to not too aggressive, because obviously that can result in something bad. So just keep on smooth, but keep aggressive as well. So avoid both.
Any sliding, or you try to get rid of sliding at all?
Just try and get rid of sliding. You don't want the back end getting out at all. So just try and keep the circuit as straight as possible. And yeah.
Good. Listen, and the last question, how is your results today? How are you doing in this championship?
I'm good. I just finished second there, so I think we've got an alright day ahead of us. Maybe I can pull it back and get first. That would always be a good one. So yeah.
So you've done already heat number 1?
Yeah, heat number 1. So I've got heat number 2 next, and it should be good. Yeah.
Nice one. Thanks a lot for all information, mate, and good luck today.
Hello, I'm Blair Campbell. I'm going to take you around a track walk I work with Saltire Motorsport, used to race a few years ago, so let's go for a little walk. We are currently around west of Scotland Kart Club, kart track here in Larkhall. Crossing the start finish line to start our lap. Heading along here, you want to be heading out towards the middle of the white line, out towards the right hand side of the track, aiming for the middle of the inside curb. You're not lifting off until you get at least halfway around, and then you'll just have a slight lift off through the corner here, and then you're back on the gas very early and get yourself right across the rumble strip curb on the left hand side of the circuit. So just when you're here, the kind of line is almost middle of the track towards the outside, towards the right hand side. You want to get the kart pitched, get the wheel up through here, and you also want to get it aiming right towards that curb on the left hand side. The ideal line is straight across that curb. So starting here right in the middle of the corner, aiming right for that inside curb, you want to hit it absolutely bang on. So we'll just take you across to that just now. You want to start out quite wide, and you want to get the kart turned in quite nice and early and get it as close to this inside curb as possible, if not running right over the top of it. Once you're at this point, you want to let the kart feed out there, out onto that rumble strip on the outside line to give you the best acceleration out of this corner possible. So as you start coming out of here, you want to be aiming out onto this rumble stripped painted curb, setting yourself up for the flat out left hander here. Getting this part correct is a very important part of the track. Coming off of this curb now, we've got a flat out left hand corner heading down in towards the hairpin. This corner here, if you get it wrong, it's not good at all. You get it right, it's an easy overtaking place into the bottom corner. So heading through this corner here, you're almost getting the kart set up for the following corners from this one. As I said earlier, flat out down through here, using all the track. So white line to white line, get almost out onto this outside curb. Don't want to hit it though, so you want to come out wide to around about here. Once you get to this point, you want to start aiming towards the hairpin corner, out wide, out towards the marshal post, and then from there, that's where we'll take it. So come down here, you're wanting to position your kart on the right hand side of the track, but aiming towards the left hand side of the track.
A little bit of light, a little bit of gold. Under pressure you start to fold, like a diamond from gold. Maybe you are something I cannot define. Maybe you are the fallen kind. I leave them with violence, the silent side of me. We see where fire starts to breathe. When I would lay in silence, the voice inside of me made me use my mind right.
My name is Mitchell Gould.
Mitchell, good. Listen, first of all, tell me a little bit what we have here today. What event happening?
This is it's got a special name, like a non-MSA, but really anybody can join it. So you don't need to be good, you don't need to be, you can be bad, you could be new. Anybody can do it. I've done one previously when I was just started, been at it for a year, and I'm not even as experienced as most. And
How long you doing?
I've been doing a year now.
A year?
I've not even done much on wets because it's been sunny this year, to be fair.
And tell me how you feel on the wet. How the Larkhall on the wet?
It's tough, very slippy. Sometimes it's not. It's very slippy today.
Very sleepy. Is that because of the tarmac or because of the corners configuration?
It's a bit of both. I would say some bits it's because of tarmac and then consideration with it, but I think as long as you stick to the inside, it's good enough to keep you going. You just need to be like careful.
Listen, and what you can say about Larkhall circuit on a drive? What type of circuit is that? Would you call it fast circuit or would you call it more technical circuit?
There's only two fast circuit bits. Most is just pure braking. You need to brake a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
For example, which part of the circuit you need to brake a lot?
Last corner.
Last corner.
If you don't brake hard enough, you're going right hard.
Yeah?
Yep. You need to be really hard, fast, but then extremely hard on the brakes.
But the last corner doesn't look tight. What are you braking there?
You need to be, it's so you can go faster, so you go in as long as you can and brake as quickly as you can and harder, so as we get better time.
It's quick! A different engine, but the new boy's really good.
Braking for this corner is almost essential. To get this corner right, you have to get on the brakes very hard, and also be very committed to the corner. If you're not committed, you won't make it round too easily. So round about where we're standing now is roughly about the braking line for this corner. About here, you want to be aiming for that right hand corner curb. As you turn into it, you want to be off the throttle. As you start to enter the corner, you want to come in here quite fast, but also hit the apex on the inside. You want to be maybe half a kart length off from the curb. Just round about here is roughly the racing line, aiming out towards the middle of the corner, and then straightening it up to hit the straight. Exiting this corner is also very important. Hitting this apex curb is also the most important part of this track. You get a good release onto this straight. It's an easy overtaking point up to the end of the straight. Exiting this corner, you want to be out as wide as possible, almost onto the curb, just missing it and no more, to get the best acceleration, the best launch you can possible along this straight. So heading up here, you come out of the corner where we've just exited, we'll be right on the inside line up this straight. It's a lot shorter distance to get to the end of the straight. It's also helps block a little bit if there's somebody behind you. It means they're not going to get just as easy. Once we get to the end of the straight, we'll explain what to do there. So approaching the end of the straight here, you want to be kind of middle of the corner now. You want to be aiming almost off the track at this point. You want to be heading almost right onto the grass, and just at the end, you want to brake quite hard but very late, and then back on the throttle almost just before the corner. Braking point, this corner, just before the marshal post. The correct line is to the outside of the track. Ideal overtaking opportunity here. Very fast right hand corner. Ideal to get round it is to be quite out wide, quite early, and then tighten the corner through, just missing the apex curb. We'll talk to that when we get there. So just as we get to this corner, as you can see, very high curb. You don't want to touch it in the dry, that's for sure. In the wet, it's the ideal line, right over the top of that curb in the wet, but in the dry, you want to be just about where I'm standing. So exiting this corner, you want to be aiming almost right out onto that outside curb there, so you can get the initial launch to get down into the left hand hairpin, down into the infield. So exiting this corner, you want to be out almost onto this curb, not too far or it pulls you across into the grass. Just round about where I'm standing is probably about the perfect place for your wheels to be. You then want to be heading out towards the right hand side of the track. Just before the marshal post is a braking point.
Listen, because you're doing the go-karts, you said 1 year, yeah?
Yep.
And you're doing juniors, seniors, rotax, yeah?
Senior max.
Listen, tell me that question. Tell me the answer. How is the best way to learn Larkhall circuit? How you did it?
I've got a good team behind me.
Sorry?
I've got a very good team behind me. so I find it easy to learn from them and from other racers, and just constantly practicing. Practice.
So you need to talk to someone who knows this circuit already.
Aye, it's much better to have someone to learn from. Much easier.
And do you do track walk every time when you're coming here?
Sometimes, not all the time, but it just depends what's here.
Got it. And how are you feeling today for the... you have still one more heat to go or 2 heats?
2 heats in a race.
2 heats. And how you feel for the next races? You feel confident?
Oh, actually I'm confident, aye. Because I've got a plan behind me from my team, so we should be alright. I need to go though.
Nice one. Thank you very much, mate. Thanks a lot. And what is the biggest event was here you had at the Larkhall?
This year the biggest event was the Super 1, which was 172 of an entry.
Wow.
Which covered basically all the British classes, the major British classes. Second to that would have been Little Green Men, which is another national championship, which is primarily running Ayami engines through the X30, Junior X30 and the Mini X30.
Green Men, this is a British championship or Scottish?
It is British.
British.
Little Green Men was the title, the nickname given to the British team who raced abroad many, many years ago, because their race suit was green, boots were green, helmet was green.
So that's why.
So they were called the Green Men. Green Men.
Right. And can you tell me, because, you know what, I've been in Scotland 3 times, yeah? I've been east, north, now I'm at west. This is my 3rd time. And can you tell me, what is the biggest championship in Scotland?
The biggest champion, we've run 2 championships in Scotland through the ASKC, which is the Association of Scottish Kart Clubs. That's the 4 clubs, 4 MSA clubs come together, and we run 2 championships for drivers. A series, which is called the Super Series, which is a round of each track. And
what classes do you run there?
All classes.
All classes.
Providing there are 5 of an entry, all classes. So that runs across each circuit. And
Can you tell which circuits is that?
that is North of Scotland Kart Club at Golspie, Grampian Kart Club at Banff, Boingate Banff, East of Scotland Kart Club at Crail, and West of Scotland Kart Club here at Larkhall. It's the 4 circuits that run the Super Series. Points go together, and the A plate for Alba, the old Scottish name Alba, is awarded to the winner of each class. The other championship is a 1 weekend, single standalone weekend championship, which is for the S plate Scottish champion.
How does it work, 1 weekend?
1 weekend is it can alter. It depends on the hosting club as to how it will be run, but generally it's time qualifying, 3 heats and a final.
So all that happens
over the 2 days, over the Saturday and the Sunday.
And is that only once a year, or
once a year for the S plate?
Wow, nice one. Yeah, and I think I've got all the way. Thank you very much for all this information.
You cut it up and
make it good. Yeah, I will. Thank you, sir.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party.
We show up in the party.
Tyler, full name?
O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill. Nice one. Tyler, tell me how are you doing today?
Good.
Good. How is your race? How is the result?
Alright.
Hi. He doesn't look happy when you're saying that. You're not winning?
Not that one.
You come first. and you're like, alright, you should be happy. Okay, I understand, you concentrate for the next race, yeah? Listen, how do you find this track? Is this difficult or easy circuit?
A little bit difficult.
A little bit difficult. Can you tell me where is the difficult points? What corner is that? Is that corner?
The one down there.
No, is that corner number 3? Yeah, corner number 3, yeah? Okay, got it. Are you okay to explain me why is this difficult? Come here, come here.
When you come like into here,
Uh-huh.
when you try to reel, you spin out a little bit. I'm trying to go into the inside, but I just go out.
You braking late or early?
Late.
Late. That means you turn in late as well.
Hmm?
That means you turn in into the corner, you turn in late. Yeah, so I think that's a good racing line. You know, I've never been racing here, but I think it should be a good one, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Listen, and how are you feeling? You gonna win today? That's a good one. Well done, mate. Well done. And what is your go-kart? What is the category? What is your category? Bambino?
I don't, yeah.
You're in Bambino? Yeah. Nice one. And how long you doing go-kart?
Wait, forever.
Sorry?
Ages.
How long is doing go-kart? 6 months. 6 months?
Mm-hmm.
Nice one. Well done, mate. Thanks a lot for information and good luck today. Here you go. Nice one.
Probably around about here is where you start to push the brake pedal. Ideally, go down the inside if there's somebody here. You can get a good exit from there. Okay, so starting here, this is the most important corner almost on the track. You get it in here right in tight towards that curb, and you have to follow all the way around. It feels so slow, but it's the fastest way to go around the corner. Apex on this corner is very, very early. Don't want to get too distracted by wanting to go in too fast. You end up just sliding away out wide. It's not the correct way to go around this corner. All the way around the corner, this is probably still exactly where you want your inside wheels to be around that corner. You do not want to be wide at all. Exiting this corner, you want to be out towards the middle of the track. You don't want to be too far over to the right hand side. You just want to be just round about here. Into this corner, you'll be a small dab on the brake pedal. Then you'll be hard right round here, keeping it to maybe a foot from the apex curb, and then tightening as you start to exit the corner. At this point through this corner, you want to start taking the steering off the kart. You want to start straightening that steering wheel up to get out wide here to get the best launch possible that your kart can possibly get. So you want to be out here aiming for this outside curb. So you want to be up in the drive, probably around about here on the track. You want to, as you can see, it's very cambered this corner. So if you can get up here and get a good launch out this corner, you'll be a lot faster heading down towards the pit corner. Coming down now into the S's. This is a very, very fast part of the track, but a very important part of the track for overtaking down into the pit corner. So down here in a senior Rotax will be a small lift, a very small lift. If not, some people take it flat out. I personally like to have a small lift just before turning into the corner, so I can get the throttle down nice and early to get right back down towards that right hand curb there, and then as tight possible over to the left hand side as well. So as I said, this corner is very on camber. Nice and easy to get the kart turned in here, get it as close as possible to this curb, aiming to make this corner almost as straight as possible into the last bend. Exiting this corner is very, very important. You have to get along here, obviously it's flat out, so you're wanting to get as close to that apex curb as possible. So we'll take a wander along there just now. As you get to this point, people will instinctively move to the outside line of the track. Ideal overtaking point here into the pit corner, into the final corner. Braking into this final corner, you're round about the outside of the line, probably round about here, about 2 kart lengths from the marshal post. Ideally, don't want to brake too late, you end up missing the corner. Brake too early, people will go straight down your inside and overtake you. Turning into this corner, you want to turn in a nice early apex. You want to get almost right in the middle of the track. You don't want to be out on the outside anymore. It's very slippy, very greasy. You want to come in, and aim almost for the white line. Once you get it into that white line, you want to hold it very tight in there, and then let the kart release off of this corner using all the road on the outside. So now at the middle of the corner, at this point, my own racing line, as I'm off the throttle, I'm also off the brake. I'm letting the kart pitch, letting the kart flex to maximise my acceleration and launch out of this corner. Exiting this corner, we will come out. We'll aim almost for the red and white barriers there. We'll be out onto this curb. As much as it's not the most comfortable ride across these monoblocks, it's the fastest exit possible across this section, heading back towards the start finish line to complete our lap.
And this is it, guys. This is the end of the race day, the end of this video. And I thought that because I've been at east of Scotland Karting Club, north of Scotland Karting Club, and now I've been at west of Scotland Karting Club, and south of Scotland Karting Club doesn't exist. So I thought that the 3 circuits, and this is it. I finish with the, well, of course not with the main Scottish circuits, because it's a lot of karting circuits here, but with the circuit, I thought that I'm gonna finish with the 3 circuits which do Scottish Championship. But right here today, I find out there is a 4th circuit where Scottish Championship happening as well. So there is a 4 circuits which do MSA events, which do Scottish Championship. And the last circuit which I have to visit is the Grampian karting circuit, and that one is all the way up to north, nearly the same distance like Little Ferry. So that means that I'll be back to Scotland one more time, and definitely it's not going to be my last time. I'm going to travel here more and more and more, because I already have in my mind, I have a new project which we're going to start, and that project I'm going to call budget racing. 100% I'm going to do that. The whole idea of that project I'll tell you later, guys, but I still need to film few more circuits, very important circuits, very important events. So yeah, this is it for today, but this is not the end with the Scottish circuits. I definitely will be back, and Grampian karting circuit, wait me, I'll definitely gonna be there. Definitely I'm going to visit you. So for today, this is it, guys, and as usually, see ya.